Hiya darlings, if you want to know how I use velcro rollers to achieve a long wavy look and a shorter curlier look, then continue watching because I'll cover it all in this tutorial. So I start off by installing my wig using my two favourite things, Ghost Bond glue and Ebon lace glue. So I got these velcro rollers from Superdrug. They currently have a promotion on where it's buy one get one half price. You will definitely need 2 packs for the whole head, and the good thing about this is it comes with loads of different sizes. So I use the bigger ones for wavier, blow dried hair, and I use the tighter ones for a more tighter, curlier blow dry look. So I just start off with my biggest curling iron, and the trick is you want to roll under and away from your face and then leave it on there for a couple of seconds. Obviously it depends on the length of the hair and how thick the hair is. That determines how long you want it on for, and then I just put it out and have this gorgeous curl afterwards. I'll start with the biggest roller and I'll roll the hair underneath. These are velcro and self-grip, so you don't necessarily need to pin it, but because I go to sleep with these rollers in, I always pin it. Please excuse my armpit hair. I was yet to have a wax when I was filming this and I don't really care. I just continue with this technique throughout the rest of my hair, and as I get closer to the top I just decrease the size of the rollers, and when I'm at the very top I will use the smallest roller to create a kind of bouncy bang look. So I just repeat that throughout the rest of my hair, and with the top ones you want to roll it away from your face. Do not roll towards it, roll it backwards and away from your face. This will create the bang. I then go in with my spritz to melt the lace. You have to buy really big bonnet, because my biggest bonnet was a struggle getting over this. I had to still use a scarf, and then I will just get ready for bed and then like pull that bonnet. And I just got my ears pierced as well, so I was trying like not to knock my ear piercing. This is me the next morning, once again trying not to drag out my ear piercing, pulling up the bonnet, and I just start unraveling the hair. So the biggest thing I try not to do is to drag too much, because it's velcro. You can kind of brush the curl out whilst you're pulling it, so I just kind of lightly unravel it, and then I just play with it afterwards to get that curl to come in, get it back in its shape. Then once all of the rollers out, I just kind of play with it, fluff it about to get that shape back in, and then I go in with the styling. I just hot comb the top bit with some spritz to just shape it and style it and just make it lay nice and flat. Give it a good old brush through, and then yeah, you're just left with this gorgeous body of work. I really like this. At first I was a bit like, oh, I'm not sure, but I actually really like this. I think this is like my everyday look. Believe it or not, I was actually going to work. I know, crazy. And with this curlier style, I just used smaller rollers than I did with the first one. This wig unit is way more layered than the first one that you just saw, so I knew that the curls were going to be a lot more defined and a lot more layered and body than the first one. But I just went in with the smallest group of rollers and I slept with it overnight, and then I just basically did the same process as I did with the ones you just saw. These ringlets, I was laughing at myself because I look like an 80s woman, you know, like those girls in the 80s where they used to have like big old puffy hair. But that's when I knew I was doing something right. So I just did the same, brushed it out, hot combed it, and then I was honestly left with this gorgeous, like these curls lasted all day. And as I mentioned before, because it's layered, it just looks so much more bouncy and body. Once you have the technique down, it really doesn't take that long, and I absolutely love going out with my hair curled. Give me a follow if you want to learn how to slay your own hair, because Instagram hairdressers cannot be trusted in 2023, and I'm trying to educate the masses.